Welcome back to RAMBOMANIA. It's a prequel month here at Studio Redband, and we hope you enjoyed our first week of prequel month featuring Mickey Cardoni. It was just a real treat to have him on and hear his awesome stories related to some of his most epic experiences. And, thank you also, Mickey, for the behind-the-scenes peek at some of your sweet loot. He showed us some of his awesome collectibles, hoodies, posters, pins, etc. And when we have him on again, perhaps I can snap a few pics of his treasures for all of you at home to salivate over. So, thank you, Mickey. It was really, really awesome. We can't wait to have you back. You will always have a home here at RAMBOMANIA with us, and I can't thank you enough. It was just a great show. It was a great couple of episodes, and we love you, buddy. So, last week we kicked off, prequel month with the D-Day video, which was a reaction video to the first walkthrough video and cutscenes from Rambo the video game on its release date. I think that was by Mac and Fire or Ice and Fire or something like that. But we'll get back into that more. We're going to look at some of those walkthroughs in depth in the near future. We then explored Mickey and Jonas and She Died Productions' epic prequel masterpiece. As well, we got a taste of Mickey Moon. And who could forget that amazing 5-part interview with Mickey? It was just phenomenal. It really made me think of something special I could do on the show for all of you guys. RAMBOMANIA is by the people, for the people, and a big part of Season 2 is, in fact, fan reaction. Not only to the phenomenon of RAMBOMANIA, not only as it happened back in the 80s, but how it's inspired us since. And from the reaction, our reactions to that reaction. So, the Pick Mick campaign is a big part of the prequel world. And, their world is fascinating. It's really, I believe, the leader of that movement. Pioneering to bring Rambo into a new light and into a new age. And it's just mesmerizingly wonderful to see that happening, I believe that their works are a brilliant staple in the legacy of, Rambo as a whole. So, with keeping in that spirit, I thought it would be great to look at some other minuscule prequel related items that are floating around the interweb, and there is a lot of stuff I came across, and I didn't think I would have dug up so much, but I did. And though I'm not gonna address everything right now, we will take a peek at a lot of it. So one of the great things about doing this show is that I get to look at everything Rambo related and share it with great fans like you at home. And part of wanting to do this show in the first place was the fact that I've always wanted to see, a one-stop shop show kind of place where I could see every aspect of everything related to Rambo or Rambo related. So I'm going to try to do that for all of you inquiring minds at home. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. And over the course of all the seasons, done and to come, I'm going to try to, go over all that for you inquiring minds. So, next up, I'm going to give you a list of things to come over the course of prequel month. And, like I said, the list is pretty impressive. It's very minuscule stuff, like very small stuff, a lot of things, but a lot of things are very small. And that list is coming up next. So, and also keep in mind though, some of these things won't be prequel related per se. It's just some of these things will be like extra things that I found that, you know, I thought would be cool little Easter eggs to, you know, just throw into prequel month. So, you know, even though they don't, you know, touch on prequel aspects directly, they still are very interesting in their own right. And there's still, you know, fun things you can check out on the internet. So, I would really like to take the time to thank, you know, everyone for all the love and the support. I want to thank all of you at home for watching. It means so much to me. You know, RAMBOMANIA would just not be the same without any of you. And I want to thank Mickey again one more time for coming on the show. I want to thank She-Died Productions, Mick and Jonas, for giving the world that amazing footage to watch. You know, there's a lot of supportive folks to thank, and I just want to thank you all. I love you all so much. And I want all of you, while you're at it now, to go over and see this the most peace-inspiring and beautiful home videos of Barks 1898. The collection of videos over there is really, really beautiful, showing how animals all can get together, and just I don't know, it feels like you're watching these videos and it just feels like you're stepping into this whole other world that time forgot. You know, like, it's just so beautiful and so elegant, and so, you know, it's just something you really, 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 really gotta see. It makes me want to pack up my bags and move over there, because it's just so beautiful. It really is one of the most peace-inspiring pages I've ever seen, you know, truly. And, you know, I just have to make a note of telling you this before, you know, this episode ends, to go check out Barks 1898. It will remind you just how important life should be. You know, really beautiful, peace-inspiring home videos over there. And, you know, Brent, buddy, this background that we see here, you know, back here, that's for you. It's time for Mother Nature to strike back. So, thank you everyone for joining us on, you know, on this great episode, and thank you for joining us as prequel month resumes. So, that's all the time we have for now. But when we come back, we'll be looking a little bit more in depth at what's to come for prequel month. So, cheers.